What's up, guys? Welcome back to Fantasy Alert Feed, and this is Gameweek 31 Preview. But before we actually start off this video proper, just want to tell you guys that Gameweeks 34 and also Gameweek 37 are the double game weeks for teams that have postponed matches in the past. Therefore, bring in players that are playing these double game weeks. Some teams actually are playing in both double game weeks, such as Manchester United, Everton, Liverpool, Watford. They'll be playing twice. So in game week 34, they'll have 2 matches, and in game week 37, they'll have another 2 matches. So it is a good idea to bring in players from those teams because they'll be playing twice and you'll be getting twice the amount of points that you should get in a normal game week. So if you guys have any questions on who to bring in, how to plan for the double game weeks, when to use your triple captain, who to use your triple captain on, just leave your questions in the comment section below. I will answer them as soon as I can. So do subscribe to me also because I'm actually gonna post a video on how to plan for the double game weeks, also how I look forward into using my triple captain and also my bench boost when I'm going to use my wildcard. So do subscribe to not miss out. So now let's get back to it. Game week 31. This is my starting 11. I have the 3-4-3 formation. In goal, I have Hirello Gomes against Stoke. Well, I actually have Jack Butland too, so they're playing against each other, and I'm choosing Watford to get the better of Stoke. And therefore, the Watford goalkeeper is my choice for Game Week 31. So, my defenders, Christian Fuchs, Toby Alderweireld, and Hector Bellerin. I expect Fuchs and Alderweireld to be getting clean sheets, hopefully. Hector Bellerin against Everton, I don't think so, but I hope that he'll get an assist or maybe score a goal. So looking on the positive side there. My midfielders, we have Riyad Mahrez. He's been quiet as of late, but I think against Crystal Palace he'll be able to get an assist or get a goal. Dali Ali, great weekend he had last week, being involved in 2 goals which Spurs had, assisting both goals to Harry Kane. So I think that he'll be able to repeat that this week. Gylfi Sigurdsson, he has been on fire as of late, and he is my vice captain. As you can see, against Bournemouth, he scored 9 points. Against Norwich, 10 points. Arsenal, 4 points. So he is a really great choice to be your captain. As you can see, 10 here, 8. So in the past few weeks, he has been playing really well, scoring lots of points. So against Aston Villa, he is a great captain choice. As you can see, he's my vice captain. I'm actually a little torn between Sigurdsson and Kane because I know many people will be choosing Kane. But for Sigurdsson, I think he'll be a great differential, and I'm actually leaning towards switching him to be my captain. I'm still thinking about that. So guys, if you guys have any suggestions, any comments on this, do let me know, and do let me know who are your captain choices for Game Week 31. My last midfielder, it is actually Dimitri Payet. Yes, I know he's playing against Chelsea. Yes, I know they're playing against Chelsea at home at Stamford Bridge. Well, I think that West Ham's form and Payet's form has been great as of late, and I think that they'll be able to get some goals against Chelsea. As you know, Chelsea are now out of the Champions League, losing 2-1 to PSG, 4-2 on aggregate. I think that they'll be slightly demoralized and West Ham can capitalize. My strikers are the usual front 3, Jamie Vardy, Harry Kane, and Sergio Aguero. Well, I actually expect Vardy to start scoring again. As you know, now Vardy and Harry Kane are the top scorer in the Premier League right now. So hopefully they'll do well this weekend. Sergio Aguero, well, I'm not too sure whether he'll be able to score against Manchester United. It should be a great match though. But as of now, I have him over Ross Barkley because Barkley is playing against Arsenal, and I'm not too sure whether I should play Barkley instead of playing Sergio Aguero. So that's my lineup for Game Week 31. Now let's take a look at the fixtures and forecast the results. First match of the weekend is Everton taking on Arsenal. Well, Arsenal should be a little fatigued. They had a midweek Champions League match, and Everton can capitalize on that at home. So look forward to Romelu Lukaku doing some damage against Arsenal. I expect Everton to get the 3 points out of this, although Arsenal will make it really tough because they are still looking to get the title, although it is getting further and further away from them. Next up, Chelsea at home against West Ham. Like I mentioned just now, I expect Dimitri Payet, who has been on fire as of late, to be inspiring West Ham to get 3 points against Chelsea, because Chelsea may be fatigued and also demoralized after, like Arsenal, getting out of the Champions League. Crystal Palace and Leicester. Well, as you know, Palace defense has been pretty horrible as of late, past couple of weeks. So Leicester can capitalize on that. And I think Leicester's defense will be able to keep a clean sheet against Palace. Watford and Stoke should be a great match. Stoke's defense for the past few months hasn't been great, but from the start of the season, it was really good. So maybe now they'll be able to buck up a little, and they're playing against Odin Igalo and Troy Deeney. They have quietened down, hasn't been scoring too many goals between the two of them. Maybe it's a good chance for them to start scoring against Stoke's bad defense. So should be a great match to see what happens there. West Bromwich Albion and Norwich. Norwich really need to get points because they are fighting for relegation. It was a great point that they got last weekend against Manchester City, where it was 0-0, and they managed to salvage a point out of that. Swansea and Aston Villa. Well, we expect Swansea to get 3 points there pretty easily, maybe scoring at least 2 goals and probably getting a clean sheet there. So if you guys have Ashley Williams, do remember to play him because he may get an assist and also get a clean sheet. Next up, Newcastle and Sunderland. Well, this is really a relegation battle match, Newcastle, Sunderland. But I think Newcastle will be able to get 3 points because under the new manager, Rafael Benitez, his second match in charge probably will start to have some impact from now. So my take is on Newcastle to get the 3 points. Well, maybe Wijnaldum will start scoring, start assisting again. Southampton hosting Liverpool. Liverpool on high after progressing in the Europa League after winning their arch rivals Manchester United 3-1 on aggregate. Southampton, on the other hand, they look to be having their defense sorted out again. Fraser Forster, Virgil van Dijk, and I think that they'll be able to put up a good fight against Liverpool. Should be an interesting one, but I have Liverpool getting the 3 points out of this match. Next up is the Manchester Derby. City hosting their neighbours Manchester United at the Etihad Stadium. Should be a great one. City's defense are having problems. As you know, Nicholas Otamendi and also Vincent Kompany are injured. On the other hand, Rooney is still injured for United, so both teams having problems of their own. But I expect United to get the 3 points away from home because, you know, City, I don't think they'll be able to hold off United's offense with Mangala and Martin Demichelis at the centre half. Lastly, Tottenham Hotspurs taking on Bournemouth at White Hart Lane. Should be an easy 3 points for Tottenham. Harry Kane and company, Eriksen, they should be doing well against Bournemouth and hope to close the gap at the top of the table with Leicester. So as you can see, Leicester 63 points, Spurs 58, Arsenal pretty far back at 52, City 51, and at the bottom of the table, Norwich, Newcastle, and Aston Villa are in the relegation zone. So that is my take for Game Week 31, guys. If you guys have any comments, do leave it in the comment section below. I really appreciate any suggestions, any feedbacks, and do give this video a thumbs up if you have enjoyed it. And do subscribe to me for more Fantasy Premier League preview reviews, how to plan for the double game week. So don't forget, if you have any doubts or queries on the double game weeks, feel free to ask me in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I hope you guys have a great Game Week 31, scoring lots of points and also having green arrows. So take care, and I'll catch you guys soon.